Yes, it's a beautiful Tuesday morning right here in the ancient city of Ibadan. Yes, the name of the show is Sports Spectra, or your Super Dial Pensioners 106.7 FM, the voice of liberation, and of course, the first labor radio on the continent. Yes, it's 3 days, it's barely 3 days to St. Valentine's Day, and I'm pretty much excited to be behind the MIC. Yes, my name is IDRIS ABIOLA. It's another time for us to intimate ourselves with the latest, yes, the very latest in the world of sport. You're welcome on board. Okay, right now, I start on the foreign scene. I can report that Manchester United Executive Vice Chairman Ed Woodward, yes, has told the club's fans forum that they see this summer as an important opportunity in the club's rebuild, but acknowledged that they had not yet to where they want to be, challenging for titles. A meeting was held on deadline day on January 31, and it was heard that there has been extensive work carried out on the club's recruiting process, as well as considerable investment in scouting, data and analytics, and assured fans that a clear philosophy was in place regarding moves in the transfer market. It will be recalled that the Old Trafford side were able to secure the signature of Bruno Fernandes from Sporting Lisbon after a protracted standoff in January before adding Odion Igalo later on deadline day. Alright, away from that, this morning I move straight to the new Tottenham Stadium, where the Football Association has written to Dele Alli to seek his observations about a social media post in which he appeared to joke about the coronavirus. Ali was contacted concerning a Snapchat video he posted on Saturday. In it, he joked about the virus outbreak and appeared to mock an Asian man. However, Ali apologized on Sunday. Alright, to Liverpool this morning. Reports coming from Anfield as the Sadio Mane has returned to Liverpool training yesterday morning after recovering from an hamstring injury. The Senegalese forward returned after 18 days out following the injury. He picked up in the 2-1 win at Wolves. Straight back to Old Trafford this morning, Manchester United midfielder Daniel James has said he's excited by the effect new signing Bruno Fernandes can have on him and the team as a whole. James said he was impressed with how quickly Fernandes had fitted in since his deadline day move from Sporting Lisbon for an initial fee of £46.6 million. He feels Fernandes' passing ability can help United's midfield and strikers after the Portugal international made an impact on his debut against Wolves. And very quickly, I move straight to Brazil this morning. Report coming from Brazil also has it that Brazil football great Pelé is reluctant to leave his house because he cannot walk unaided due to his poor health. His son Edinho said the three-time World Cup winners, who will be 80 in October, received treatment in Paris last April for a urinary infection. Pelé, widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers in history, and now needs a frame to walk with many of his recent public appearances in a wheelchair. Alright, very quickly to some football stories. Gossip this morning. Brazil midfielder Philippe Coutinho has been told he could leave Barcelona for a cut price £77 million with Manchester United, Chelsea, Manchester City, Tottenham and Liverpool all interested. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has refused to rule out the place in the Premier League's top four despite being 10 points behind fourth place Chelsea. Former Arsenal manager Unai Emery said the club was on the downward slope when he arrived and accused some players of not having the right attitude. Manchester United preseason plans, yes, are on hold as we speak because of the coronavirus after the club already planned to spend some time in China. Still talking from Old Trafford, Manchester United are looking for potential buyers for Alexis Sanchez in an attempt to offload the 31-year-old Chile forward who is currently on loan at Inter Milan. Manchester City are considering Borussia Dortmund and Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland as a long-term replacement for striker Sergio Aguero. Away from football stories this morning, I move straight to Formula One. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has said they will resume contract talks with Lewis Hamilton once the 2020 Formula One season starts, as he confidently called it an obvious pairing. Hamilton is now in the last year of his deal with the team. He has won 5 of his 6 titles with and has yet to make a decision on his future. At the end of 2019, yes, rumors he could join Ferrari in 2021 ramped up as Hamilton plowed the final year of his glittering career at Mercedes. But speaking at the launch of their new livery, yes, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff said he believes Hamilton will stick around with the Silver Arrows. And to boxing, yes, Tyson Fury should receive a big advantage if Deontay Wilder is a similar weight for this month's rematch in Las Vegas, says former trainer Peter Fury. The American WBC champion Wilder was 3 stone lighter than Fury before the battle to a draw in December 2018, and the British heavyweight is expected to be significantly bigger on the scales again for their second fight on February 22. Yes, Peter Fury said, and I quote, "If Wilder comes in at the same weight he did in his last fight, I think that's a big advantage for Tyson Fury." Yes, those were the words of Peter Fury yesterday when he was making comments concerning that big bout that will go down this month between Deontay Wilder and, of course, Tyson Fury. Very quickly, I come home this morning. Yes, I have my report. The first report coming from Oyo State. Yes, Oyo State athlete Lawal Rafiat has recorded a laudable achievement for the state in the ongoing 6th Solidarity Weightlifting Championship taking place in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, between 8 and 15 February 2020. Yes, she has won 3 gold medals in her category, and the championship is one of the mandatory silver level qualification events for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Meanwhile, the Oyo State Sport Council have reiterated a commitment to make the state proud in the forthcoming National Sport Festival in Edo State. Now to the center stage, I can tell you that Super Eagles' first match of the year, which was initially anticipated to hold at the remodeled 19,500 capacity Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin, will no longer hold at the venue when the Super Eagles host Sierra Leone on match day 3 of the 2021 AFCON qualifiers. Yes, the period of the match coincides with the National Sport Festival, which the ancient city of Benin will host. It will be recalled that the Ogbemudia Stadium, which hosted the Nigerian national football team for the first time on November 6, 1972, and a 2-1 defeat of Tanzania, last hosted the Super Eagles and a goalless draw with Botswana. Yes, the President Muhammadu Buhari this morning congratulated the Tigers for qualifying for the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. In a statement released by the Special Advisor to the President of Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, Buhari urged the team to remain focused, determined and energized for a good outing at the Olympics. Also this morning, I can report that informed Super Eagles winger Moses Simon has been voted Nantes Man of the Match following his impressive performance in their 3-all draw at the John. The Nigerian international was also named Nantes Man of the Match in Wednesday 2-1 home defeat against PSG last week. The club made the announcement yesterday on their verified Twitter handle. Okay, very quickly, Victor Osimhen will undergo further tests today today to determine the extent of the injury picked up in Leeds' 2-0 win against Angers on Friday. Alright, I can report that Nigerian wrestler Oduayo Adekuoroye has set a sight on the Tokyo 2020 Olympics after claiming a 6th title at the African Wrestling Championship in Algiers. The 26-year-old also rose to the #1 position in the world ranking in the 57 kg category after the gold medal. Yes, Nigeria also won 5 other gold medals and 4 silver medals to claim the women's title at the wrestling tournament. Mercy Genesis 50 kg, Esther Kolawole 55 kg, Bisola Makojuola 59 kg, Anna Ruben 65 kg, and Oborududu who won a 10th straight African title in a row, all won gold for Nigeria, aside Adekuoroye, while Blessing Oyebuchi 76 kg, and Sumisola Balogun 72 kg, Aminat Adeni 62 kg, and Bosse Samuel 53 kg settled for silver medals. Yes, very quickly this morning, the Minister of Youth and Sport Development, Sunday Dare, has lauded the outgoing governor of Bayelsa State, Seraki Dixon, for investing in sport development in the state. Yes, Dare gave the commendation during the official inauguration of sport facilities at the remodeled Samson Siasa Sports Complex at the final of the 3rd edition of the Governor Seraki Dixon football tournament in Yenegua on Sunday. Yes, it's 13 minutes past 8 already on Pensioners 106.7 FM. Yes, this is where I'll be saying my BIE this morning. Many thanks to my producer, to the Tiamiyu. The DC on DT Adebanke Belu. And the studio man now. Okay, I don't know if I can call him the studio man, but whenever you see us on Facebook, he's the one responsible. If he's on duty anyways, that's a Victor. I don't know his surname. Just pardon me for that. Alright, it's tomorrow that I come your way again on the same show, Sports Spectra. My name is Idris Abiola. Eat well, rest well, and exercise well.